and welcome back to another episode of Jeff and Joe's Puerto Rican Kitchen, where we show you how to make easy, authentic Puerto Rican recipes. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy. We're still under quarantine here in Florida, and I know most of you are still under quarantine in your respective states. And there's one recipe that we haven't done so far that's the most quarantine appropriate recipe of all, and that's arroz con salchichas. Us Puerto Ricans are used to having to stay at our homes, either because of loss of power or because of big hurricane, so we're always prepared with a big batch of salchichas. And we love to put them in our rice, and I want to show you how delicious and easy this recipe is. So let's get cooking.
Puerto Rico.
The ingredients for today's recipe include vegetable oil, olives, sofrito, tomato sauce, Vienna sausages or salchichas. I'm not one in this channel to push for brands, but I grew up with the Carmela brand, and for me, these are the best ones. But of course, you go for the ones that you like the best. Rice, water, and salt.
The process to make this rice is very similar to other recipes that we've shared in this channel, like the beans and arroz con gandules. Turn on the stove to medium. In a large pot, add the oil, sofrito, tomato sauce, and olives. There are plenty of other ingredients that you could add here, like fresh onions, peppers, sazon, etc. But I'm keeping this recipe very simple today, as this is our quarantine version. Mix thoroughly to make sure that all of the flavors incorporate. Let this come to a boil. This is very important as you want to make sure that the flavors for the rice develop. Mix it one more time and then add the Vienna sausages. I like to remove all of the liquid from the can before adding them, as I don't want the extra added salt in the rice. Mix it all together one more time. After 2 minutes, add the rice to the pot. Make sure to mix the rice and the sofrito mix really well together so the flavor in your rice is uniform. After 2 minutes, add the water and salt and turn the temperature up to medium-high. Mix the rice, making sure once again to mix really well so the flavor is homogeneous. This also prevents the grains of rice from sticking to the bottom too early on, as you don't want a lot of rice to get stuck to the bottom of the pot. Once the water starts boiling, mix the rice one more time. As you can see, I have not cut the salchichas at this point. I like to keep them whole just until the rice dries out. This is pure preference. You can cut them from the beginning. After 2 minutes, mix the rice one more time. You will notice that we're using a caldero, which is a very traditional Puerto Rican pot. But as we have mentioned in previous videos, you do not need a caldero to make rice. You can use any pot with a wide bottom. Once the rice is almost dry, then move it one last time and cut the sausages with the spoon as you mix. You will see that I mix the rice from the outside into the middle and form a small hill in the middle of the pot. I do that to minimize the rice that is stuck to the sides of the pot. Cover the pot, lower the temperature to low, and cook for 20 minutes. After the 20 minutes, open the pot and give it one good stir, making sure to move the rice that's on the top towards the bottom and the one in the bottom towards the top to ensure an even cook. Cover the pot one more time and cook for another 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes, give it one last stir. You can use a fork to fluff the rice and of course try it. Turn off the stove and enjoy your rice.
Well, Arroz con Salchichas is ready. Let's give it a try. This is my dad's favorite, so special shout out to my dad in North Carolina. Really enjoying that for both of us, Dad. So good. Some people would say it's an acquired taste for the Vienna sausages. Like I said, I grew up with them, so this is just like great childhood memories for me. And you can see, I added some avocado on top. This makes it a complete meal for me. So this will be what I'll eat most of the day today. So guys, super easy. This is the basis for any yellow rice that you want to make. If you're vegetarian and you want to add some vegetarian sausages instead, you can definitely do that. If you rather add some bacon or something else, you can totally do that as well. But give it a try and let us know how it goes. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do that. Let us know in the comments how it goes for you. And we'll see you again next week for another episode of Jeff and Joe's Puerto Rican Kitchen.